I've been feeling a little nostalgic recently, so let's take a look back at the top 10 athletes in the world 10 years ago. At least as far as this list is concerned. Number 10 was Lewis Hamilton. At this point, he had won another F1 World Championship with 10 Grand Prix victories. It was probably one of the more dominant seasons. As a matter of fact, not even probably, it was one of the most dominant F1 seasons ever at that time. Lewis Hamilton at number 10 is completely understandable. Then you had Carey Price. He won the Hart Trophy, and at the time, he was the face of hockey in Canada. The best goalie that we have seen in a while. Or at least he was the best up to that point. Then you had Mike Trout. Now, this wasn't injury almost every year, Mike Trout. This was 3-time MVP. Looks like he's going to win it every single year, Mike Trout. People forget that Mike Trout's career started off probably better than any other career in MLB history. The guy was a complete beast. I feel like Ronda Rousey's pretty forgotten. At one point, she was completely unbeatable in the MMA. Until she lost, and then that pretty much ended her career. But literally the strongest woman I've ever seen. I remember watching like a reality game show, and she was hosting it with DeMarcus Ware. And DeMarcus Ware is an NFL former defensive end. So this guy is like 6'4", 260. I mean, he's huge. And Ronda Rousey literally picks him up kind of like this and like squats him. That's absolutely crazy. Now, you guys already know I think this is going to be too low. Back in 2015, LeBron James was easily the best basketball player on the planet. Dude averaged 35, 13, and 9 in the 2015 finals and probably would have won if they had Kyrie and Kevin Love. Or one of them. But yeah, I think this is too low. He's definitely in the top 10 though. I argue top 3. Then you had Jordan Spieth, who was easily the best golfer in the world this year. Dude won the Masters and the US Open, nearly winning all majors, finishing 4th and 2nd in the others. And he pretty much dominated headlines the entire year. The guy was the best golfer in the world. Then at 4, you had Tom Brady, a guy who was at this point just further building his legacy. Will go on to become the undisputed GOAT in football. But at this point, this guy was at the top of his game. It was him and Peyton Manning going at it for top quarterback in the league. A couple other guys were in that mix, but these were pretty much the top dogs. And it's funny because Tom Brady was still in his late 30s at this time. Then you had Novak Djokovic, who won 3 Grand Slams this year, all of them except for the French Open. And it's funny because Novak might, again, still be on this list. 10 years later, he's still arguably the best tennis player on the planet. Still consistently ranked in the top 5. Then at 2, you got Stephen Curry. I could understand this. The guy was changing the game at this point, and he had won the MVP. Understandable to have him at 2, although I think LeBron should be higher. Then at number 1, you've got Leo Messi. Yeah, easily the best athlete on the planet at this point. Think Ronaldo should be in this top 10 too in 2015, but I guess 2015 was a weird year for him. But let me know what you guys think about this list.